Hail to the king, baby.
Hello, motherfucker.
Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Hold on a minute. Oh, I need that today. Sorry, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, my friends. I'm not feeling well today. I'm very tired. Even though I feel like I thought I went to bed early enough last night, I'm just not. I'm not with it today. I'm a little out of. I'm not sick. I just feel tired. My neck hurts. Anyway, enough complaining. I'm here for you. Thank you for being here for me. If you haven't done so already, please slam a thumbs up on the channel. Thank you very much. And the video. I guess the video more than the channel. See, I'm already out of whack. I apologize. But we will ramp up the speed in a moment here. We are 12 minutes away from the reveal of a VSA, and honestly, at this stage, I don't give a shit. I don't even know what the fuck the VSA is, and I'm honestly not expecting to be excited. I think Mac was not an indication of things to come. It was more of a happy accident. I think that's what I'll go with. I'm not alone today. Let me bring in my co-host right now. Hold on one moment. Planet Mondo, thanks for joining me, man.
Of course, man. What's going on, brother?
I'm tired, dude. I feel burnt out. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm on about 3 hours of sleep. But I'm feeling good though, man. I'm feeling good. I'm excited. I mean, as excited as I could be for being let down 3 days in a row. But
right.
Hoping the VSA is at least somewhat alien related, and hopefully it's not from the 50s. But yeah, man, we'll see what happens. But I agree with you. I think Mac and Me, that was kind of the climax, and ever since then, it's just kind of been a downhill. But
yeah, I think it's crazy of us to hold out hope that they're going to continue with this alien theme. I most likely, actually, I don't even know if. Oh, actually, hold on. Movie Palace has a comment, so we do have a hint as to what it might be. Movie Palace says there was a VSA teaser of an overly green, obscured shot. Overly green, okay. Obscured shot of a dude motorcycle. It's a box set, but unknown if connected trilogy. Could be a known good American series or obscure Japanese biker films. Huh. As a VSA, okay, how do you feel about potentially Asian biker movies as a VSA, Mondo?
well, I think Bullet Blake will be happy about that, but I'm not into necessarily like biker movies or Asian films for that matter, for the most part. So not particularly excited about that, man. I want something alien related, man. That's what they hyped up. That's what I've been waiting for. And Mac and Me, I mean, technically it's an alien movie, but I don't really associate it. Like E.T., I don't really view it as like an alien movie, even though it 100% is. But yeah, I just don't view it as such. But while my dog is like dying over here, give me 1 second. I'm gonna rub his nose over here.
Like Jurassic Park noises. Oh, we got a super chat. Let me. Why can't I highlight that over here? Where did that go? Right there. Code B man, thank you so much for your generosity for the $10. I appreciate you very much. He says thanks for all the streams, MC. Always appreciated. Well, I'm honored to be here, and thank you so much for financially giving me a pat on the back. I appreciate that, man. He says all I want is a VSA that's not Asian cinema.
I agree. Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yes. Hopefully we'll get something that's a little different. I mean, if it's biker movies, I mean, I can't even think of a biker trilogy or kind of movie or series. I don't think there is any. They all feel standalone to me.
To be honest with you, man, I'm mostly excited about the daily deals, even though the last few days have been all dog shit. I'm hoping we get some more partner titles on the daily deals, because again, I've been gearing towards the partner titles for the most part. So, but yesterday was awful though. Yesterday's list, holy shit, there was practically nothing on there other than dog tags, censor, and what else was on there? That's about it. I mean,
let me bring that up.
Oh, Deadline.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
The daily deals have been have been garbage the entire week. Nothing really like, oh man, grab that right now, quick, that's gonna sell out.
I
None of
did
that.
buy Cracking Up. Have you heard of that?
That's it's about a comedian who goes crazy or something like that.
Yeah, it seems like a mid-90s New York movie. And
Mm.
I love movies that take place in New York, like 80s and 90s films. So I figured, $13. And it's got the girl, I think Deborah something from Mad TV. She's in there too.
Deborah Wilson.
Yes.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, I hope you like it.
I hope I don't hate it. As long as I
Yeah.
can tolerate it, I'm okay with it.
Yes. Amen. Wait, Iceman Cometh didn't sell out? Oh, wow. Oh, this okay. It did. All right. 861 on the standard. Wondering which story was sort of new. Okay, 1,000 left.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah.
Not great. Shriek
See,
is
this
still here
one
for
went up.
17.
I feel like this was up for $10 last year, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got rid of their really good deals. This year is basically just Black Friday pricing. Which, I mean, yeah, it's still a deal, but it's not as good a deal as it used to be.
I rewatched True Romance last night. I just saw that vinyl
nice.
on there. It holds up, man. It's a great fucking movie.
Yeah, well, a good cast helps.
Yeah, I mean, that cast, dude, I mean, my God. Gary Oldman and Christopher Walken, Brad Pitt, fucking Dennis Hopper, 10 other people. Samuel L. Jackson for 3 seconds.
No, it's wild. Nowadays the only people that get cast like that is like Ari Aster. Like I think everybody's in that Eddington movie. Are you excited for that one, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna watch that. Again, I'm the least excited about that just because it's not particularly a horror movie, and I want Ari to kind of stick to doing cult horror movies. Even though I don't want to like corner him and just, he's an artist. He's allowed to do whatever he wants. But I love his cult movies. So I just want him to go back to that, and same with Alex Garland. Like, please just go back to doing sci-fi movies. Enough war movies. I get it. You can do those, but let's go back to the weirdo shit.
Right.
What's his name? Wes Anderson, though. He gets the best casting nowadays, man. I mean, everybody is in his films. He's the main guy to get everybody.
But his movies suck.
Goddamn, dude.
You
meant that. I can tell that was from the soul.
I liked his movies up to a point, and then I got really tired of his style. Like, the last 2 movies he made, I could not stand. Asteroid City, hated it.
Yeah, French Dispatch.
French Dispatch was okay. That was okay. But Phoenician Scheme, his new movie, oh my god, atrocious, dude. I could barely sit through that. Do not recommend.
He's very pretentious. Like, he's a definition of that. I feel like he's like the textbook definition of being a pretentious director.
Oh yeah. He certainly has this style. For me personally, it's getting old. And I never found it funny to begin with. So yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't really get a sense of humor. How do you think he gets the casting, man? Because I mean, that's a lot of money. Are they giving him brother prices? Like, they have to be, right? Because there's no way.
Oh yeah, no, there's no way anybody's getting like 20 million off of those things. I mean, it's one of those things where they come in for like a day or two, maybe a week. Nobody's there for months. I think he shoots them pretty quick, and he, puts the celebrities in like maybe 5 scenes, so it looks like they're in the movie, and spreads them out, and he gets them in and out. I think that's how he does it, because and I was talking to my wife about this recently. I'm like, I don't know how these people still get money. How does Ari Aster get funding after Beau's Afraid tanked so bad? I know there's people who liked it, but come on, Eddington does not look like a movie that cost $20. So I'm so confused how these people still get money. And deliver money and deliver movies that underperform constantly. I think it's more like the art house cred now. They become the part of that.
I mean, it has to because I mean, look at Alex Garland. Men was a complete disaster at the box office, and then his
Yep.
next movie was Civil War, which was the most expensive A24 movie up to that date. So,
Yeah.
Robert Eggers, I don't think Northman did terrible, but I don't think it made much of a profit, and he just continued to kind of expand from his category from there. But those, I mean, I enjoy those guys, man. Another one is who's the guy that did The Void? He
Oh, that's Noe. Gaspar Noé.
no, not Enter the Void, just The Void.
I'm sure somebody in the chat will.
That guy and the guy that did Mandy, those two guys, I'm also super into.
Yeah.
The guy that did Mandy, I think he did Beyond the Black Rainbow as well.
And I like both of those. I think those are pretty good damn movies.
Cosmos Panthamos, I think is his name. Cosmos.
Cosmos Pasinatos is the Mandy guy.
Yeah.
And then Breakorama says Astron 6. Is that the guy who did The Void? I don't know.
Possibly. Isn't that like a Canadian group of directors or something like that? Astron 6, I think it is.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Not
yeah, I need Panos to do another movie, man. That guy's vision is fucking incredible. He was the last thing I saw by him, he did an episode of I forget what the TV series was called. It was on Netflix. Del Toro produced it.
Oh yeah, okay. The Curiosities.
Yeah. He did one episode in there.
Yeah. I didn't finish that series, but I'm glad that series exists. Dead Ted, hello, says, I'm hoping for Save the Green Planet today. That would be cool. I don't think that fits a VSA, but then again, nothing really fits a VSA anymore.
Is that Japanese movie?
Yeah.
I remember that one, yeah.
There's a remake of that coming out, actually. From the guy who did, oh my god, what's his face? He did the one with Emma Stone. It was like a Frankenstein, like a sexy Frankenstein kind of movie.
Poor Things.
Poor Things, yeah. The guy did Poor Things.
Yorgos Lanthimos, I think.
There it is.
Yorgos, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he does some weird shit, man. Dogtooth was the first movie I saw by him. It was pretty odd.
That's a weird ass movie, yeah. 15 seconds to go. Keith reminding us Subscriber Week is now just 10% off Black Friday prices. Basically. For better or not. Corinne says, last minute guess, Sayonara Speed Tribes. Okay, let's find out. Here we go. Alien Summer continues with... What? What happened here? Where did I hit? Okay. The Nick Millard Action Collection. Everybody's wrong.
No, thank you. I don't even know what that is, but no, thank you.
Nick Millard is the director of Crazy Fat Ethel, also known as Criminally Insane, which they released.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know he had action movies.
Did he do both of them? They released two of them, right? The first one was a regular movie. Second one was like shot on video.
Yeah, he did both.
Why the hell would you make a regular film the first one, and then the second one is shot on video?
Budget. Hey, you ran out of money.
Ass backwards.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have no money and you're trying to do something.
Steve Kostansky did The Void, they're saying. Shout out to Breakorama.
Oh, okay.
He did the Leprechaun remake also, I think. The one with Hornswoggle.
Gotcha, yeah, there you go. Kostansky, there you go. All right. Griff says, did anyone see Nick Miller VHS on the shelves back in the day? Nope. Well, maybe Crazy Fat Ethel, but I think that was just sort of a, why is this covered like this? This is weird. Look, I go over here and like this is covered. Like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, they're having a glitch.
That's very strange. All right.
I wish they would have a glitch on these prices again, man.
Oh, that's part of the packaging. I see. Okay, so it comes with a booklet. And a poster. Oh my god. There's Ethel herself. Nothing says action like a boring living room.
Yeah, this is definitely a solid no thank you for me, man. This
Yeah.
does not make me feel it. I was just judging a book by its cover, but now I'm judging from the screen caps. It's still a no thank you, because yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Are these feature length?
Even
So
the
like
tits with the mullet, man. The tits with the mullet isn't even selling me. You know what I mean? Like,
Street race. Well, there's your race thing.
what happened to Fire in the Sky? I was hoping for that, man.
God damn, dude.
That's the one that could save this week, and I don't see that coming. Because what do they have left? A VSL, I think, right?
We have. Well, let's see what's coming next. Doesn't say actually. Got rid of what's happening tomorrow, but
Oh, amazing.
the site's having a bit of a cock up. Nick Millard Action Collection. Oh boy! All right, this is man. They just keep handing diarrhea out and hoping people aren't full yet. Thank you, Griff. DeGauzer tomorrow and another. Oh, fucking dumb, dude. All right, so that's it. DeGauzer is gonna be some shot on video thing, and Cinematograph is gonna be some indie drama about. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm already burnt out by this stuff. Mondo, this hurts, dude.
You sound checked out, man. I see you hurting over there.
This is just.
This is their worst announcement. So other than Mac and Me, I mean, everything else has been literally just trash.
Dude, I'm trying to get excited. I'm trying to, but it's just like.
Even the partner titles this month have been trash. Last month there was a couple good ones. I bought like 3 or 4 last month, and then just nothing this month at all, man. Actually, no, I'm lying. I bought Anita. I bought that one. I think it features the girl from Thriller. I forget her name.
Yep. Hey, Mr. Bullet Blake, recovering from his hangover, no doubt, says, "Yikes!"
Yikes is right.
Ash, trash, garbage. Yes, absolutely. What the complete opposite of what it could have been. Wow. This is like, you know what this is? This is a their homemade horrors box set, but as a VSA. This is exactly what this is. God, this is disappointing. This is really disappointing.
What do you think is worse, this one or the previous days? I think this might be the worst one so far. The daily deals yesterday may have been worse.
Oh, I didn't even look at the daily deals. Let me do that.
There's a couple okay ones on there.
All right, let's see. Bloodline, man, nobody's buying that. It's like a TV movie. $20. The Carpet documentary is still here.
Why is this a thing? The Carpet documentary? I'm Persian and I have a problem with this, man. My country's known for rugs. Like, what the fuck?
It doesn't even interest him, guys. That's how bad it is.
Exactly.
The crazy thing is that over 500 people have purchased it. Man. Boy. Okay. Oh, Go Fish. Finally, you can own a copy of Go Fish on Blu-ray for $20. Boy, still too much. That should have been $12, and it still wouldn't have sold.
I think that might be the worst one they've released.
And in terms of like, yeah, in terms of like Cinematograph is this is like a mark of quality or mark of like whatever.
Yeah, it looks like
good
shit,
cinema.
Yeah.
This is no.
This looks like a release from like a partner title. You know what I mean? Like Saturn's Corn or some garbage shit like that.
Yep. Oh, they've got a Homegrown Horrors here, Volume 2. $35. Well, you get a box set here if you don't have it yet.
That's not bad.
It's the weakest box set, but they have it.
Hey man, I'll take that for 35 over the Camille Keaton for 30.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, okay. Well, Ticks. They got Ticks in the standard here for $20. Which I think is still too much for the standard 4K, but whatever. All right. Well, all right. In general, a couple of okay things here. Ticks. Definitely worth a grab. Secta Sinistra, I like this movie, but this is just a standard at 13. Lots of good stuff in that movie. Highly recommend that one. Redneck Zombies, not as good as I was hoping it was. I'd never seen it. I'd heard, legends of it. So I picked this up, and yeah, I mean, it sucks, but I guess you could pretty much predict that it would. But there's something, I needed to own it. It felt like it was part of that era, when SOV was kind of fun. I don't hate that I bought it, but I don't recommend it. You get a poster print of that Lost Picture Show box set, but not the box set itself. Lifeline on 4K, which, hey, there you go. It's a 4K for $20 with the slip. That's not bad. The movie's just okay. Kind of underwhelming. I don't think, it's not one of those, oh my god, it's a perfect movie kind of things. Not that you need that to be the case, but, it's underwhelming, unfortunately, because it feels like you're watching a fireman TV show, but cut up, or I should say, edited together. So it's like fire, 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 and then in between there's like little stories, but it's very episodic, which I didn't love. And Fatal Games I could recommend. I know a lot of people don't love it, but I had fun with this. $17 with the slip. Not bad. Did you get this, Mondo?
I did. I got the I got that shitty April Fool's cover oh my god, I hated that cover so much. But yeah, I recommend this one. This one's pretty solid, especially for $17. I mean, it's a pretty good deal.
I think
there's a couple of good deals today, but unfortunately, I own all the ones that I like, so really nothing for me to add to the cart. But
yeah, more of the vinyl stuff. They're doing the Beyond the Door 3. There was another one, wasn't there? No, I thought there was. And then some DeGauser swag if you want it. The glass ornament's kind of cool, but I don't love the label enough to need that. You know what they should put out? Cat toys for Cinematograph, because apparently that's like the mascot. Would you buy? Do you have cats, Mondo? Would you buy cat toys?
No, I got pugs, so no cats over
right
here. But do have a pug. I don't know if you can see him. He's laying over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I got a Men in Black pug.
Oh, nice. Is that like is that like a specific type that they go? Do you have any of the Men in Black pugs in store? Is that the...
No, he just reminds me of that dog a lot.
Oh,
he's got a lot of personality.
Well, be careful. He's not really an alien, because that might be the case.
Man, at this point, man, Vinegar Syndrome's not serving up to aliens. So if he turns up to be an alien, I'll take it, man.
There you go.
You know?
Exactly. Good enough. Are You Faster says announcements equals trash, daily dawns equals yawn. Yeah, good way to put it there, man.
Have you seen Foxhole? I watched the trailer for that one. I think it was pretty decent. Yellow Veil one.
I think this is Larry Fessenden's son. Yeah, Larry Fessenden's son, Jack, directed this. So there's a Fessenden connection right there. I have not seen it. I'm not sure if it's good or not, but from 2021. at first I thought it was like an old movie, but which I would have been more interested in. But I don't know, a near war movie, not really. And it sucks for me saying that because I make new movies, but it's something I would watch, but in terms of like owning, I think shelf space has become too precious for me to just grab everything that looks kind of interesting.
MC, I blind bought a couple of partner titles last month, and I watched The Heart is Deceitful Above All Things last night.
Okay.
And all I knew was that Asia Argento directed it. It's got the kid from Big Daddy and Marilyn Manson. I did not know what the fuck I am signing up for. Have you seen this film?
I've heard of it. Is this the one where she sleeps with her kid or something?
I mean, she doesn't, but dude, this movie, I regret it so much. Like, it's on the levels of like Happiness, man. It's very uncomfortable. Like, the kid's like cross dressing. Like, what the fuck? I don't know, man. I'm all for blind buying, but next time I got to do a little bit more research because I didn't even watch the trailer. I just saw Marilyn Manson. I was like, oh, the kid from Big Daddy. This has got to be crazy. And it kind of looked like Gummo, like from the screen caps. You know, like I was like, oh, this kind of got Gummo vibes, like crazy white trash people in trailers just doing drugs and drinking. And yeah, that's not what it was.
Man.
Yeah, that definitely ruined my night last night. Man. That was rough.
Jesus. Yeah, I stayed away from that because I've heard it's pretty intense and very bizarre. And as we've established, that's not my kind of favorite movie. So,
I mean, I love bizarre. This is just like, you know, just unacceptable. You know, movies like this and like Solo, and I just can't get into those type of films. Man. Anything with animal cruelty or like kid stuff, like I can't watch it.
Absolutely, man. I'm with you on that. At this point, movies have to be fun. You know, I can't watch depressing shit anymore, man. It's too tough. All right, let's give Nick Miller the benefit of the doubt here. 5,000 units, a 40-page, perfect bound book, and a poster. What the hell is this about? Let's take a look at the. Well, bring this a little closer. Doesn't trigger that stupid thing. I'll start up here and take a look at it. After a hefty career making oddball erotica, which I'm sure will be released at some point, followed by the brain-melting 1-2 punch of the horror classics Criminally Insane and Satan's Black Wedding. I don't know about brain-melting, but okay. Director Nick Miller helmed an increasingly bizarre series of low-budget action thrillers, combining his trademark of stolen international locales, surreally mismatched footage, demented dialogue, and some of the fastest cut shootouts in cinema history. Welcome to the Nick Miller Action Collection. They really did not sell it with that description at all.
I don't think there's anything they can do to sell this movie for me.
Yeah.
It's pretty much no chance.
Oh, God. Presented here are all 5 of Miller's shot-on-film action, thriller, and caper features, newly restored from their negative, with a new documentary on his life. Well, that would be interesting. All right. 357. All of these, by the way, are barely feature length. They're almost short films. 357 Magnum. Miller's action debut follows assassin John Hightower as he attempts to take down a rival hitman who has gone on an unhinged rampage. Fearing that if he's not up to the task, he enlists the help of his mentor to train him to become the ultimate killing machine. The most ambitious of Miller's lo-fi epics shot on location throughout Asia. Alright, twist-filled, whatever. Alright, fine. 68 minutes. For 58 minutes, we get Alcatraz Breakout. Due to his successful escape attempts at other facilities, maximum security prisoner 1313-0 has been sent to Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary. While his wife and young daughter hope for his parole, he plots his most daring escape, filled with sneakily stolen footage shot at Alcatraz. This was Miller's final theatrically released feature film. Well, what happened to the other ones, I wonder? 55 minutes, one-armed warrior. James Luke is assigned the case of tracking a group of German terrorists who have been responsible for a series of brutal attacks. But when he discovers a plot to assassinate the President of the United States on an upcoming international trip, he's in a race against time to foil the deadly plan. This is his final international mini-epic. Okay. Street race, 71 minutes. Once celebrated race car driver John Ryan is now in a crisis. His love for racing, while unchanged, is now being betrayed by an aging body, which may no longer be up to the task. Sensing his decline, a younger racer vies to steal his spotlight. Millard's attempt at a serious character-driven drama pits actual race car driving against more nuanced and thoughtful character development. Boy. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Long Thought Lost, one of the longest films he ever made, at 71 minutes. Oh, boy. Okay. That's why all his stuff usually comes packaged with something else, because they're under time.
It's like the Cardano sets.
Yeah. But those were features. Like, those were full, like, long-ass movies. These are, like, little homemade shorts. Kind of, anyway. Shotgun. Career criminal Roy Grant has spent his life in and out of prison, but his latest attempt to go straight is quickly foiled when a mysterious woman enlists his help to steal a fortune's worth of drugs and money. After pulling off the heist, the two embark on a getaway road trip, but danger is following them everywhere. A more conventional crime thriller than one would expect from Millard, this was his final feature, edited entirely on film, and offers plentiful action and surprises throughout. I do believe Nick has passed away. Rest in peace. And I think his daughter is now in charge of his estate. So I'm glad he's getting second life with his new release. But I mean, I think I would watch it if I got it for free, but I don't think I need to invest money in it personally. And I know it's a pass from you, Mondo, as well, right?
Yeah, to be honest with you, man, I'd be more excited if they re-released Birds 2 with like a different slipcover than this shit. So
Wow.
I'm at that level of disinterest.
Wow.
Yeah. Give me Birds 2 again. I'll rebuy that.
You don't have to rebuy it, though.
No, I'm just saying I would rather rebuy that than to buy this for the first time. I don't know, man. I just want him to go back to the sleazy shit, dude. I like, that's what I know you for, man. I don't need you to put Criterion titles out. I don't need you to fucking put out new films. Just put out the sleazy, gross 70s and 80s films you've been known for. That's what I'm here for. There's a million other companies doing the same thing that you're already doing. The thing that set them and Severin apart was they did sleazy shit. You know, that's what we all came here for. You know, I'm not here for the fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I agree. It's very odd. I mean, even the Nick Millard Action Collection would feel more at home at Severin because they focus on directors. But oh well.
Give me one second. My Amazon package just came. I'm just going to grab this real quick.
You got it. Grip says, man, I'm in the Twilight Zone. Everyone on the forums is loving the VSA today, saying it can't be so bad it's fun. I just don't see it. I mean, it might be, but I don't think they're designed to be campy, and I think here's the problem. Here's the problem. You call something campy that's not supposed to be campy, you're calling it shit. That's the truth. Oh, it's so campy. Really? I put my heart and soul into making this action drama, you know, set on Alcatraz or whatever. This is not designed to be campy. They may be perceived as, but when you call something campy that it isn't, you're calling it shit. Which in a way, you can say is a return to form for Vinegar Syndrome, because that's kind of the stuff that they would truck in. These kind of unsung, weird, low-budget things. This is actually it exactly. I think I'm more disappointed because I wanted an alien movie. I wanted an alien movie, man. I don't know. Don't call it Alien Summer. What the fuck? It's weird. It's so they could have called it Nick Miller Summer. Same thing. But I do actually like Nick as a director. Um, Criminally Insane, Satan's Black Wedding. That's a solid double feature. Absolutely solid double feature. Do I want to pay $38 to get some action short films? Not really. Not really. Well, that's me. Alex says, "Are you making a Barnes and Noble video? You have extra cash now." Well, maybe I've done them in the past. I've done tons and tons. I might. The thing is, all the Criterion I wanted to get, I picked up last month or the month before when Criterion itself had a 50% off sale. So I don't know. I might just go to see what they have.
Of course, Amazon missed my house and delivered somewhere else. So
no shit.
No idea where my shit is.
Dude, that sucks. Does that happen a lot?
Not really. It's only happened a handful of times, but I mean, I don't know. I even leave them snacks out there, man. I put a sign with my house number again, even though it's right above it. You know, still miss it sometimes. But.
Wow. Keith asks, "Is Arnold bad?" I think so. I wanted to like it, but it did not work for me. It's basically a goofy comedy, but not funny. I didn't find it funny at all. Good cast, but
is there nudity?
I don't. No. No, from what I remember, no. I think this is as good as it gets. I was underwhelmed by it, personally, but yeah, it's not for everybody. Let me put up a poll here real quick. Grab the thing over here. Put this in a new tab. Yeah. Daily deals, man.
The only one I'm thinking about buying is maybe Redneck Zombies, even though I know I'm gonna hate it because I don't like shot on video or Trauma really.
Yeah.
But I feel like I need to watch it.
I wouldn't buy it, man. I wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
Hey, 46 thumbs up, 120 people watching. If you haven't done it, please slam the thumbs up. Let us know you're enjoying the show. Ticket to the show as well. Helps the video. It also helps the channel. Thank you very much. What was I going to do? Oh, the poll. Alright, so if you're watching live, I'm going to put this in the live chat real quick. Simple question. VSA. And the answers are... not gonna say good or bad, just super hyped or underwhelming.
I did cave in and bought The Golden Child and Mac and Me. I wanted to wait till they were half off, but I said just fuck it. I just felt like I needed to buy something, man. I was excited for this week and there's just like nothing, so I was like, might as well just get these two VSUs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna grab Golden Child, but I can wait. But I wanted to support their Mac and Me, so I did grab that as well. Where are we now? Oh, so okay, so 6 and 7, we're gonna be getting the DeGozzer video, plus Blu-ray and VHS daily deals, and then the Cinematograph to round things out. For me. Subscriber Week has always been odd because they never really do a good job of getting people to subscribe in terms of like really convincing people like, hey, look at all the fun shit we have coming up. You gotta hop in. You gotta pay in advance for this crazy shit. None of this, and the releases today have been. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that absolutely hate Mac and Me, so almost everything that we've gotten has been shit for them. And I know taste is subjective, But Mondo, don't you think it behooves them to, like, if they had something massive, to leak it, at least in the subscription, so they can get people to buy into their thing?
Yeah, I feel like they should have at least maybe saved. Because I mean, on paper it looks good. Like, yeah, you got like a Dario Argento title, you got Carrie 2, and you got Mac and Me. I kind of understand what they were going for, but then again, Carrie 2 is a terrible movie. It looks good on paper, but it's not a good movie. And then the Argento film, man, it's not something I would rewatch. So it's really just Mac and Me. But yeah, I mean, I'm not impressed by much, man. Again, film is subjective. I hope, whoever's out there that's enjoying this, good for you. But I've just been disappointed over the last, I feel like, 2 years. And I'm gearing more towards their bigger titles. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want them to go that route. And ironically enough, those are the titles that I'm buying now. Because everything else is no longer Vinegar Syndrome-ish. It's just kind of like just random films that I could see any other label putting out.
Yeah.
I'll give Severin that. They're still, they're still true to their roots. They're still putting out the garbage they were putting out 5-6 years ago, Good garbage, I mean. Like,
I'm trying to see. I want to show the Nick Millard trailer, but I also don't want. Oh, and there's like a 9-minute behind the scenes thing with Oscar from Vinegar Syndrome talking about the restoration of the collection. That's interesting. I don't want to grab those because I don't want a VS to copyright claim the video and then it kills it. So I won't watch that. But that's on YouTube if you guys want to watch that. Get a taste for it. Punk Ron says no cat from outer space. Maybe a cinematograph down the line. When they release a ton of alien movies that could have been perfect for now, but hey, it's fine. I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird choices all around. Really don't get it. Brent said he saw the Action Collection trailer and he says, "Oh no, not for me." Oh, Movie Palace 6-string Death Watch down to 145. It's not moving, man. That it's gonna stay at 100. I think. I don't think it'll sell out.
I don't either. I really wanted to though, because at this point I'm just tired of seeing that fucking title. Like every sale, please just sell out. Like I just never want to see it again. That one and The Last Gasp, I think that's what it was called. Those two, like they just put them on every sale. It just would not go down, man.
Yeah. Pretty crazy. Michael has a question about Bloodline. This is about something about this website you have to kind of understand. They give you the cheapest price before you click on it. It says from $15.99, and then the $39 is their MSRP. But here it says $49.98 and $20. Because that's what the slipcover. This is the most expensive version. The cheapest version will be the standard. So just be aware that sometimes they will give you the cheaper price in the thumbnail view. And I know that's tricked a few people. And I don't think they do that on purpose. I think that's just a default from the site. But
it's a marketing scheme, though, man. It is.
Yeah.
Make it look cheap, and then you click into it. You're like, oh well. It's only like $2 more than I thought it was. Fuck it, I'll just buy it.
Yeah,
and
you're right. I was giving them the benefit of the doubt, but you're absolutely right. It's a scam.
You know what frustrates me the most about Vinegar Syndrome, man? Their brand identity, I felt like used to be so strong, and now I get it. They're trying to expand. They're trying to get their hands in different pots. If you want to put out some newer films, I'm cool with that. With the Vinegar Syndrome Productions or Labs or whatever it's called. But they also have like 16 different sub-labels now. So just put those in separate sub-labels and stick to it and create some type of theme. Like all those sub-labels, they're all exactly the same as the next one. They're all just mishmashed. You know what I mean? So it's just, there's no consistency throughout any of those sub-labels or Vinegar Syndrome. That's the part that frustrates me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, the Nick Millard box set, what makes that any different from Cardona? they could have done the same thing. Cardona could have been a VSA at this point then.
Right.
It's crazy. Plastic Static says I'm a sucker for director sets, so he bought the Miller VSA. Ragnar says this sale's been so lackluster, I completely forgot about it. Movie Palace is agreeing with Griff. The Blu-ray forums have been bitching all week, and now they're celebrating Z-grade action from the criminally insane dude. They're not even feature-length films. Yeah, it's definitely a little ass backwards there. Eli says, "What's up, everyone? This was a weak-ass sale. Absolutely was. That's what I'm saying, Michael. Campy and fun is people making excuse for it fucking sucking." Yep. Ragnar says, "VS, how the mighty have fallen." Chris says, "More like alienate subscribers week." Oh, that's good. That's pretty good. Daniel says, "Mondo, I feel you. I even tried bribing my mailman with a Christmas card with cash, and he still fucks up." That's crazy.
Yeah, man. I usually try to take care of them, man. Even like DoorDash, Uber, anything I order, I tip well. I leave snacks outside. Still get the wrong address, man. I don't know why, dude. I really try to take care of workers like that, but it never really pays off.
Crazy. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Eli. Don't forget to smack the shit out of the like button and sub to both these guys. Yeah, Mondo's information. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna put that in the. Are you doing anything on your channel now, dude?
I just did a video like a week ago, but prior to that, I hadn't uploaded for like a year and a half. So slowly getting back into it, but it's hard to find motivation, man. Just because there's just.
I don't
know, dude. I don't know. I don't want to be one of those channels that just like bitches about price. I don't want to be negative the whole time. So it's hard to make content when I can't balance it out with the positivity. But
yeah,
I shouldn't say that. There's a ton of good shit coming out too. It's just I'm very frustrated with the direction of a lot of these boutique labels, just because I feel like they're almost taking advantage of the prices and inflation and just doubling things and like again. Vestron, like that just pissed me off. How do you go from $12 to $24 in a year? I get it. Inflation, raise it up to 18. Why 20? Why 24, man? That's double in 1 year. I don't know. That does not sit well with me.
No. I think for Vestron, just wait for, and Amazon is always sort of the final line when it comes to when I buy stuff, but you usually get pretty good discounts on Amazon. So if I want something, I'll wait for it to go down on Amazon, or I get Amazon points with my credit card, so I'll either just use my points and get it for free.
Well, they're not on Amazon anymore, though. They're limited to the website now.
Oh shit!
Vestron is strictly on the Lionsgate website, so you have to pay $25.
Oh well.
Same with their steelbooks. It's. Like I want to buy the Conversation, but it's $100 for the set. Dude, it's $100. Like what the fuck, man? Let's put out a standard steelbook version of it for $40 or $35 or something. I don't need a whole, 2 hard books in a set for $110, man. I just don't need that.
Jesus. Yeah. That's crazy. I had not looked into that.
Yeah, I think Ghoulies Go to College. Ghoulies 3 is exclusive to the website. That's like $25. So.
Okay. But
And
it's
Frailty.
not 4K.
They're doing Frailty. No, it's not a 4K. They're doing Frailty on 4K, which I actually will buy. And also Jacob's Ladder. They're doing that exclusive to the website. So.
Wow. Okay. I've got a good Jacob's Ladder Blu-ray, so I'm okay. I don't think I need to get anything else.
See, luckily I don't own either one on Blu-ray. I haven't upgraded from DVD, so for me, like Frailty is so underrated, man. I love that movie, so I'm definitely gonna buy that and Jacob's Ladder. Those are day ones for me.
Great. Great. Yeah, Frailty's really good. Actually, I think mine's still stuck on DVD, so that I would be interested in that. That's a good movie. Um, I saw somebody in the forum said that they bought the Fire Maidens movie, and they said, "Oh yeah, it looks a lot better, or at least screen cap wise, looks a lot better than the previous Blu-ray." I'm like, wait a minute, you had the Blu-ray of it, and you bought another Blu-ray of it? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it just feels like the double dipping never made sense to me, especially if you have a good version of the movie. I get an upgrade, okay, but buying another Blu-ray just to have a slipcover with it, that shit like that makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I've definitely double dipped on some movies, but they have to absolutely be like some of my favorite. Like Clockwork Orange, I own it like multiple times, but it's like one of my favorite movies. The Shining, like there's certain ones that I can make excuses for, but just double dipping for the sake of like, oh, I have to have this on Steelbook when you just got it on 4K, or even the ones that double dip and get the slips version and the Steelbook. Like, just pick one, dude. You don't, and they're released on the same day, so you're buying two of the same movie in the same day. It's just very bizarre to me.
Very bizarre. Ragnar says, I was going to get the half subscription, but this sale changed my mind completely. Well, I'm surprised you were going to get the half at all. Because I know you haven't been happy with them in general. So, yeah, no, it's... the second half of the year is going to be rough. Griff is saying, we got to convince Bullet Blake to buy Severin again. Yeah, I think his boycott is a little goofy, but oh well.
Severin was ahead of the game because they increased their prices like a year ago, and now everybody else has. So it's a lot more forgiving now that everybody else has matched the Severin prices. You know, because they were charging what $50-$60 for a box set. Now everybody else is doing that. So, I mean, the Beyond, I paid like $75 for the Beyond shipped. You know what I mean? That was from Grindhouse, so.
Oh, Rebirth of Mercy says, Show Exploitation Doc is on AMC Plus. Watched it last night. It was very good. Is it worth owning, though? Would you watch it again? Because that's the question.
Right. That's what I have to ask myself nowadays, man. Like the carpet documentary. I can't imagine someone's going to rewatch that again. Like, you know what I mean? Unless you're in that field for some odd reason, like why would you rewatch a carpet or a rug documentary? It just is very odd.
Very odd. Are you faster? Severin prices are insanely high. I mean, yeah, definitely. They are high. $70? There's no $70 4Ks. That hasn't happened yet. I think 55 is where they're
No, there was 70.
Stopped.
There was 70. The that Argento one.
Four Flies was 55.
Was it 55? I thought it was like 65.
None of them were 70. As far as I know, 55 is as far as they've gone. Unless it's, you know, has the book or whatever, a shirt, then the prices go up. Yeah, the MSRP price probably.
They also charge a lot for shipping, so once you add that in there, it destroys the price.
And then they do this thing. I mean, we could probably save this for the Severin stream, but they do this thing with the shipping where it's not flat. You know, they say, oh, medium mail is $5 or whatever. But if you add to the order, your shipping goes up. Like, wait a minute, why is my shipping going up? I thought that was a flat price. So they make the shipping more expensive depending on the thing. At least I've noticed it on my end. I don't know why the fuck they're doing that, but
just gross tactics, man, just to make a couple extra bucks. By the way, I just checked Severin. So they have Argento's Opera. That's up for $60. So once you add shipping, it ends up being 70. 60 is a lot though for that, man. That's a lot of money for fucking. And that's not the MSRP, man. The MSRP is 75. So 60 is just the regular price they're selling right now.
Well, at least their MSRP is more realistic than Vinegar Syndrome. For example, I mean Arnold is well now it's on sale, but Arnold MSRP is like $43, which is nuts. That's like twice the price of what it should be. The good thing about Severin is that when they have sales, they really have sales. You will really get a discount. No, if you can wait, you'll grab it at a better price. That would be my recommendation there. Let me close the poll here. If you haven't dropped a thumbs up, drop it now. We're nowhere near 100, which is fine. I know everybody's tired. We're at 61 at the moment. 115 people watching. Yeah, I may not return tomorrow. Maybe just come back on the 7th. But let me check the poll real quick. VSA, are we ready for this? 79% say underwhelming. 20% say super hyped, which is not bad. I mean, this is out of 38 votes. That's not terrible odds, but I think most people will agree that it's not a release that people are going to be excited about, or is going to sell out anytime soon. As a matter of fact, Nick Millard, if you're potentially under $20 in a future subscriber week sale, I may grab it. That would be more my my goal, I think, with this, is to pick it up later down the line when I think the price will be much more worth it. I haven't looked at all the partner titles. Let's take a look at Only the River Flows. Looks interesting. I don't know where it's from. Does it say? It's Chinese. It's Mandarin. When a woman's body is discovered on the banks of a river near a small town in southern China, it's up to police investigator Ma Jie, working out of an abandoned cinema, to find the killer. But what at first appears to be an open and shut case turns out to be only the first layer of an ever-deepening mystery, as Ma's inquiry reveals the hidden life of the rural community. Based on Yu Hua's short novel, Wei's bleakly atmospheric tour de force, neo-noir is laced with gallows humor and touches of the surreal. Its grungy, low-contrast 60mm photography, a hand-in-glove fit for its 1990s setting. I mean, that sounds pretty damn good. Mondo, is that interesting to you?
Potentially. I bought their last title. This is which label was this? Circle something? I think they're new.
Like it's new, yeah. Kim Stem,
yeah. I think they put out one other title. I bought that one last month and did not like that one. Again, I blind bought that one and probably should have watched the trailer. That one was called Mamir, I think. They seem to be putting out, like, I don't know, controversial, like, art house films. So this might be the same, but I don't know.
I mean, I love a good detective story, and I have an affinity for slow-paced, creepy detective movies, especially of the Asian variety. Memories of Murder, that kind of stuff. Cure, but $29. I don't know, man.
I do want that Man of Integrity though, but I'm gonna wait for a sale. I do want to grab that one.
Integrity? Where's that?
Yeah, the first one, Man of Integrity.
Oh.
It's a Persian film, and I'm Persian, so it's I don't know. I just want to check it out. I watched the trailer though. It actually looks pretty decent. It looks like it's well made.
Oh yeah, it's got a great look to it. Is it? Well, we'll read about it here. Let's see. Reza, having distanced himself from the urban quagmire, leads a simple life along with his wife and young son somewhere in the remote village in northern Iran. He spends his days working on his goldfish farm. Nearby, a private company with close links to the government and local authorities has taken control of nearly every aspect of regional life. Its shareholders, accumulating wealth, power, and economic influence, have been pushing local farmers and small owners to sell off their belongings, farms, and estates to the benefit of the company's influential network and its monopolies. So it looks kind of like a not political thriller, but just sort of like sort of an everyman taking on the government kind of movie. Is that what it's about?
Yeah, which is what intrigues me is because this is actually shot in Iran, and if you know anything about the country, man, I mean, you know, the government runs everything, man. So the fact that they even attempted to make a film against the government, that's very fucking ballsy. It's like one of the ballsiest. I'm surprised this guy's alive, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Man, it wasn't there something recently? I don't remember the movie, but where I think they were up for an Oscar or something, and they had to sneak out of the country. I think it was Iran, but I might be wrong. They had to sneak out of the country to get the Oscar, but so they were there like not illegally, but I don't remember the details. I'm probably getting it messed up. I don't know if you know anything about that.
I don't, but if anybody in the chat room knows the title, let me know because I'm certainly intrigued by that. I would love to check that out.
It might not have been Iran, but I could have sworn there was something of an Oscar-nominated movie, maybe a documentary or something, and then they had to like they just arrived in L.A. like last minute, like literally 30 minutes before the Oscars to get the award because they got some issue with their government. I don't remember the name of that anymore, but I thought that was such a good story, and they won too, so that was great. Question for us, Mondo. Have you seen the Netflix Extraction films with Chris Hemsworth? Great, gritty, modern action. I've seen the first one, not the second one. I like the first one. How about you, Mondo?
I have not. To be honest with you, I don't even have Netflix. I haven't had it for, years at this point. They just haven't really released anything that I enjoy, so... To be honest with you, I don't really have streaming apps at all. I usually just watch YouTube and everything else. I have enough physical media that, like, if I ever need to watch a movie, man, my backfill of films is overwhelming, so I don't really need to have any kind of streaming services.
Mm-hmm.
Do you stream a lot?
I do with my family.
Yeah. See, I don't have any kids, so I don't have, like, any Disney Plus or any of that shit. Like, it doesn't... I'm not into Marvel and Star Wars, so it really doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, I get that. All right. This is An Evening with Rodney Asher. This is the filmmaker. From the director of Room 237, A Glitch in the Matrix, and The Nightmare. What drives your obsessions? What are your deepest, darkest fears? How far would you go to get Doris Wishman to direct a music video? Well, she passed away, but... A Decalogue is proud to present An Evening with Rodney Asher, a one-of-a-kind cinematic supercut of original work, found footage, remixes, and music videos that will melt your eye sockets. Limited to 1,000 copies. Doris is in this. I worked with Doris. Oh, this is interesting.
By the way, I found that film that you were referencing. It's called The Seed of the Sacred Fig.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the director, they were trying to jail him for 8 years. For making it.
Crazy. Well, he won. He won an Oscar, so that's great. That's good for them. Okay. This seems like a combination of that is Doris. Oh, look at that. That is Doris. Just basically like a mixtape of some of his random special features. Behind the scenes kind of things. Not interesting to me. but apparently not interesting to a lot of people. It just has not sold very well. Maybe about 300 copies. Alright, well, that's it. 1, 2, 3 for the partner labels. Vinegar Syndrome gave us the Nick Millard Action Collection for better or worse. Which is, I think worse, but it is what it is. Daily deals are kind of okay. If you don't have Fatal Games, get Fatal Games. Ticks, that's highly recommended. Stectus Sinestra is really good. It's a Spanish horror movie. Tons of nudity. Homegrown Horrors, I guess if you want it. Moonsucker's good. The other two aren't great. Lifeline is okay. Not as good as not as good as you want it to be. I guess is the best way to say that. And Go Fish, get the fuck out of here. There's no way anybody's buying this, even at $20, man. Even at $20, get out of here. Not happening. And everything else I'm not familiar with. Mondo, and I think your final recommendations are about the same, yeah?
Literally exactly the same. The only two that I can recommend is Fatal Games and Ticks. Those are the only two that I would personally purchase.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I have both, so nothing for me today.
Not today. All right, there you go. Alien Summer continues. Tomorrow we got 2 more days of this, and I think I'm just gonna given up.
I don't blame you, man. This week is rough, dude. This is it's like a task.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed, guys. Are you faster? I will be going to Midsummer Scream. I love to go there with my kids because we do the haunted houses and stuff. So you may see me around. If you do, introduce yourself, please. All right, Mondo. Thanks for joining me, man. I appreciate you being here.
My pleasure. Always fun to be here, even with terrible announcements.
Yeah, exactly. We got the 68 thumbs up, so I won't be popping in tomorrow for day 6, but I will most likely return for the 7th and final day. I'm sure I won't miss anything tomorrow. Mondo, thank you, man. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Take care, everyone.
You guys at home, I love you very much. And until we meet again, remember, if they upgrade anything on 4K, we haven't reached the end of the world. So they put beaks in 4K.
Yeah, y'all ready for this?